Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Next week, polls will resume on the channel as normal, but for this video, I wanted to talk about Richard Watterson as he makes his debut onto the YouTube channel. Now, don't let this goofy ass motherfucker fool you. No one could ever understand the extent of his overwhelming power. To prove to you guys that Richard is all beyond powerful, I'll even pair him up against the almighty Downstreamers. Now let's get one thing very clear. Richard Watterson is not only silly, but he is the literal incantation of a character who has the ability of Toon Force. Luffy does not have fucking Toon Force, you fat obese hippos. Also, I really did hear that the Downstreamers are like mad OP, but honestly, I did a little bit of research before this video and I truly wasn't impressed. But I mean, I'll tell you guys everything that you guys probably already know about them, but just for comparison, I wanted to pair him up against Richard Watterson because, dude, honestly, they're way more even than you guys could possibly imagine. Alright, let's get this shit rolling. Richard has basic fighting skills and superhuman physics. During the remote and the parents, he showed competent basic fighting skills against Nicole while trying to snatch a TV remote from her. Oh man, a very outstanding feat if I do say so myself. But guys, it gets better. Are you ready for this? Richard is an expert at acrobatics. During the parents episode, he did an impressive flip jump. That's insane. Totally broken. Not only did that acrobatics jump flip or whatever cause all reality crumble before it, but it just shook the whole entire multiverse of the series. That's one impressive fucking flip. One might say it's earth shattering. This goofy fucking rabbit? Is it a rabbit? A mouse? I don't even know what the fuck this is. I'm gonna call him a rabbit. This rabbit has mastery over all weapons. During the Copycats episode, he was able to juggle 3 chainsaws while blindfolded, and during the finale, he accidentally one-shotted Patrick with a rake. Very proficient indeed. A true master of the arts, as we might say. He does have type 2 immortality, as he can live without a heart. Oh, also, you ready for this? Not that any of you guys would expect this, but he does have plot manipulation. Okay, it's like limited plot manipulation, but it's still goofy as all hell. As established during the finale, the Watterson family canonically returns to the status quo in between almost every episode, thus preventing them from facing long-term consequences. Richard also has the power of imagination. He crafted and drove an invisible car, just for starters, but let's be real, right? Who knows what else the fuck he could do if he could just create an invisible car from imagination? What if he just created like I don't know, like what if he created like a high outerversal feathering to do all of his dirty work and just commander? Obviously that would never happen, but what if though, as again, just an example or like an analogy I could use, what if he used or just made something completely asinine and insane? The true definition of the no limits fallacy. Bro can also rewind time. He can control time. Like, what in the fuck? Of course he has some stupid broken ass ability like that. Actually, you know, rewinding time isn't as broken as being able to create anything from imagination, but that's besides the point. He can control all probability with the helmet. Now listen guys, the helmet is a very serious piece of equipment for Richard Watterson. Not only is it just able to just control probability and effect, basically cause and effect, but I mean it control. Okay, you know what? No, I'm trying to overhype this like a lot. It just controls probability, which is basically cause and effect essentially. Oh, also Richard can become big as fuck. He has type 5 size enhancement. Anyways, he can grow just as big as the size of the planet in his ring of fire summoning attack and with a large beam of energy, which he can also do. Now guys, this is the most goofiest shit ever, but just ready for this. Are you ready for this? Yeah, you're totally ready for this. What the fuck? When Richard gets a job, he becomes the ultimate being of power. He is able to control gravity, space, death, age, and even warp all of reality while he has a job. This motherfucker has the ability to warp all of fucking reality because he's on a scooter and he has a job. Oh my god. I fucking can't with this character, bro. Dude, he casually rips apart the fabric of the universe, including including causing distortions in the whole entire timeline. I have no words for this. I have no words for this, bro. He can just fucking warp all of reality, the multiverse, the whatever verse he is in. Oh my god. I'm at a loss for words. The Downstreamers are also known as the Old Ones. After the collapse of their multiverse and a hyper post-human civilization, apparently people think these motherfuckers are all powerful? I don't see it, right? Because I've heard people tell me and show me things to where like they can be considered tier 0, but also for the fact they can be considered like, I think it was universal? No, wait, multiversal? Multiversal, I think that's what it was. I'm getting this shit fucking confused. And I did a little bit of research of myself with the big gigantic intellect brain that I have, but honestly, I was not impressed. But let me know what you guys think about the Downstreamers. The Downstreamers are informational beings and they have a higher level of consciousness. They are able to create portals powered up by gravity fields, which act as a bridge between different time periods and other universes. They are able to manipulate black holes and draw energy from them, as well as they can perform black hole coalescence by moving and merging black holes in a hierarchy of the more massive holes. Wait, no. Of more massive holes. Ooh, fancy. The Downstreamers are able to control matter. They can manipulate neutrinuses to send signals to the past. So the Downstreamers can also time travel, as they can send quark nuggets through time. They can create portals and act as a bridge between different time periods. Their time portals can analyze or store information and recreate it as they please. They are also able to change events and rewrite history. The Downstreamers can also control space and time. For example, they can fold an infinite space with an infinite structure. Wait, no, sorry. Whoa. Infinite structure. Sorry. A finite structure. As they can... I'm fucking fumbling, bruh. They can make artifacts of folded time, as well as twist and bend space-time like steel. They are also able to make things vanish into unreality or non-existence with the sphere of unreality. Unreality. I see now. Look, guys, I could be cutting all this out, right? All my fuck ups, everything, but I don't, because I feel like it's just more funny. Also, I'm just lazy as shit, and that requires more work for me, and I'm lazy as all fucking hell. Y'all should know me at this point. So the Downstreamers can also control the laws of the world. The Old Ones change the rules of the manifold, allowing them to create infinite possibilities for both life and mind. Oh wow, that's amazing. Yeah, Richard Watterson can just manipulate reality on a fucking scooter, so I don't know what the basic laws of the world and changing that shit would do to him. I don't give a flying fuck. Richard can just destroy the whole entire multiverse in Gumball while he has a job. Now, the Downstreamers are no exception to this, as they scale to the same as Richard. Now, I know what you're all saying. No, but they're tier 0. They're transcendental over the hierarchy of the infinite structure. The Downstreamers can effortlessly create abstract material with their thoughts, which can withstand the combined energy of 1,000 Big Bangs per second. Similarly, capable of altering the fabric of time in thousands of universes, including one that's 11-dimensional. Basically, that like really just proves that they're really just like what multiversal at best. Now, I guess I've seen things where they can be scaled to low outer. I'm not that ignorant, but that's most of it with Wank. I don't believe I've ever actually seen something in the Downstreamers where it specifically says they transcend these like thousands of universes, whatever, or the hierarchies that I talked about before and all this shit. So I'm just gonna have to generally go with just universal fodder. Wait, no, multiversal fodder. Richard was able to also destroy small multiverses composed of 2 or 2,000 separate space-time continuums, or what's equivalent. I mean, he did do this when he like was shown having a job driving a scooter. Bro was probably bumping into some villain of the story, bro. Do you want my opinion? Richard with a job absolutely one-taps the Downstreamers. Richard without a job, well, yeah, obviously he gets fucking cooked beyond belief. I'm not gonna deny that. That's just kind of absurd to even say something like that. Richard without a job being able to beat the Downstreamers. Oh my god. These two are definitely equal in terms of power, bro. Isn't that funny to say? Dude, honestly, Richard Watterson can literally solo like probably 70% of anime, unironically. But it's just so fun to even think about. Why am I doing a video about Richard Watterson? Bro, I don't fucking know, man. Me and my roommates were watching some fucking Gumball the other day, and I thought this shit was so fucking funny to just talk about him. Richard's imagination ability and reality warping is just beyond crack, like, let's be honest. Now, Now, don't get me wrong by any means. The Downstreamers are absolutely strong. They can, you know, warp reality, manipulate it, change the laws of the world. They can time travel. They're powerful. I'm not gonna deny that. That's just stupid to say if I did say they were not powerful. But in terms of comparing characters that are about their level, like Richard Watterson, honestly, bro, it's pretty much like just like either a tie or just Richard Watterson just wins. It's just he's a cartoon character that can warp reality, and he's got basically plot manipulation, limited plot manipulation. I don't know, bro. I just feel like the Downstreamers are overwanked just a lot. I've seen so much shit with them. Of course, I haven't seen anybody talk about them like personally, but I know other friends who said that the Downstreamers are beyond cracked, like Warhammer 40k and all these other verses that I haven't even talked about yet. Elder Scrolls, you know, all this fucking ridiculous high shit, whatever. I don't know what else to say. Richard solos. Okay, doesn't really solo. Okay, Richard Watterson wins because he has a job. That's it. Totally it. Over. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Polls next week. See ya.